Hey y'all, it's Wanda Says here, and I'm getting ready to go to a show today, and I need to put on my makeup, and I thought, wow, this would be kind of fun to do a little bit of get ready with Wanda, so I want to take you through my makeup routine, so let's get started. Now, right now, I'm starting off with some wet hair because I just got out of the shower. And what I like to do is when I apply my makeup, I let my hair dry naturally. So therefore, in the end, I have to spend less time with the blow dryer, which puts that harsh, heat on your hair, which isn't really all that good for your follicles. All right, I'm starting off with a little bit of oil of Olay moisturizer. Yeah, just get that in nice. Just a nice thin layer. I don't want too thick because actually I do come back to the oil of Olay later on during my makeup routine. Alright, now, next step would be primer. However, Wanda doesn't have any primer. I ran out, so we're going to skip that step. Let's go to the concealer, shall we? Let's see, this is a CoverGirl concealer. Look, is this how they do it? Yeah. And it's nice. It's got good coverage. And Wanda, well, when you're a particular age, you definitely have aging on your face. Spots and whatnot. I get little red spots, especially around the nose here. And as well as we do experience them bags under the eyes. So I just what I like to do is instead of put it right underneath the eyeball, I put it right onto the spot where the dark spots are, almost like just below it, because I saw on some other tutorials that it actually will make the dark spots or darky bags, whatever you want to call them, look even bigger if you put it above. So I put it right underneath. I got my brush. This is a Bare Minerals brush. Isn't that nice? Yeah, a few years ago, I went to a garage sale, and this lady, I couldn't believe it. She was selling this big bag of Bare Minerals makeup. It came with brushes, the makeup for your face, eyeshadows, eyebrow brush, all this kind of stuff. Anyway, she didn't like it. She didn't even try it, to be honest with you, because none of them was even open. I think she got it as a gift. Anyway, she sold it to me for $5. What a bargain. Alright, so now I've got this concealer kind of in this trouble spot, So now it's next to move into the foundation. Now let me tell you something about Wanda. I'm a lady of a particular age, so I have to be very, very careful about what kind of foundations that I choose, So, because they can sink into the lines and the pores, which isn't very pretty. For a while, I was using this Garnier BB cream, and it's alright, However, I do feel like I get more of a grainy texture appearance to it. It kind of sinks into the pores. So, my mama, she had this. It's the Magic Skin Beautifier BB cream by L'Oreal Paris. Very nice. She said she didn't like it, and she gave it to me, and I tried it on, and I thought it worked just divinely. So, I'll show you how it works. Now, when it comes out, it doesn't look like much. It just looks like, kind of almost like a purpley hue to it, But it looks more like a cream, just like a cream you're going to put on your face. But watch, it is a magic. I put it on my face, and all of a sudden, it turns into my skin tone. And what I do love is it does give that soft effect, It kind of gives you a little soft focus. Doesn't really settle into the pores like the Garnier BB cream does. And because it's BB cream, now it's very moisturizing, which a lady of a particular age like myself, we need to moisturize all the time. Bringing you back to my oil of Olay. Now that I've got that on, I'm going to kind of focus in here on the crow's feet. Some people like to call them laugh lines, but honey, nothing's that funny. So, I'm going to just kind of put those right there. Just let it sink in while I do my eyes. Alright. Now, I will go back with the corrector and see if there's anything else, that needs coverage, but a little more on my nose, I think. Alright, moving on. The next step on this, I know, everyone has their own way of doing things, but for me, I always start with the foundation, of course, and then I move to the eyebrows. For some reason, that's what I like to do. So, first of all, I need to rinse my hands off because they just got that makeup all over. I didn't use a sponge. I've also noticed that when I use the sponge, the little makeup sponges, it kind of just smears all over the sponge and then smears all over my face, and I feel like it's not really absorbing well into my skin. So I like to use the good old-fashioned hand trick. Okay, moving on to the eyebrows, like I said. Now, this is what I like to use. I use this nice little angled brush. Isn't that nice? And I'll be honest with you, Wanda is still trying to figure out the whole eyebrow thing. You know, it's getting more and more sophisticated as by every day, actually. And I can't keep up with these girls. But I'm doing my best. What I'm going to do first is just kind of smooth them out, you know. Then, I've got this old Revlon Photo Ready eye makeup, okay, this eyeshadows. What I like to do is I go into this brown. Now, I don't want to go too dark because that would be too harsh for Wanda. So we go to this light brown color. I'm going to go ahead and put that on. And this is where it gets really interesting. I'll have to be really careful. So I'm even going to use my little magnified mirror, you know. Alright, what I'm trying to do is just fill it in and make a nice pronounced arch. This is almost like I'm just drawing a line straight down, okay? And I want to fill this in a little more here. And it looks a little more defined, right? When you compare this one to this one. So, let's do the other side. Here we go again. Sorry if okay, I'm going to keep this mirror up so you can still see what I'm doing here. Again, just kind of brushing up and out, filling in all the empty spaces. And don't forget the little tail at the end. There we go. Not too bad. Like I said, I'm still working on this eyebrow thing. You know, people are like talking about microblading now, where they do like temporary tattoos, which that sounds scary. And the people that permanently tattoo, no, that just does not look natural. I'm sorry, but I'm not a fan of that. So I'm going to just keep on doing that. Oh, this is what I got when I was at that garage sale with the Bare Minerals. Look, this is like mascara for your eyebrows. So once I apply my eyeshadow into my eyebrows, I'll take this. It's like a clear mascara, alright? And this just kind of smooths them out and makes them look really nice and groomed. There we go. Okay. Highlighting. That's what I like to get into next. This is my little highlighter pencil. I think it's from Wet n Wild. There you go. And it's just white. Yeah. I fill in right by the eyes, in the corner of the eyes, you know, kind of brighten up the eye area. I also like to do it in the Cupid's bow. That kind of helps brighten up the face. And I even outline. Ooh, I need to sharpen this little thing. I outline just the top of the lips. Now, you can barely see it, but it does make a difference. Then I also like to take it and do a little bit under the eyebrow, you know, just to kind of give it a little lightener, lighten it up. And sometimes, this might sound really strange, but I take it and I've got this big groove right here. So I figure if I just put it right into that groove, it might help lessen the harshness of that big old crater that's on my face. You know, I used to do Botox, and I loved it. And I'd still do it today if I really had the coins to spend on it, because I highly agree and believe that the Grand Canyon belongs in Arizona and not on Wanda's forehead. Alright, so one of these days I'll get back to the Botox. I can't wait. Okay, what am I going to do next? How about eyeshadow? Yeah, that sounds nice. Look what I got. I got this at Big Lots a while back for only $1. Hello. Alright, yes, I'm not all fancy prancy. You know, I wish I could afford the NARS and the Kiehl's and all those fancy brands. But for now, this is what's going to work. And also, being my particular age, less is more. I don't like to put on too much makeup, especially eyeshadow. They recommend ladies of my age should probably not really use any eyeshadow because it just makes you look older. So what I do is I'm using this just natural color right here. Obviously, I use that one the most because it's almost gone. But I just do it over the basic lid, just like so. I don't do the dark in the creases. You know, I used to when I was a younger girl, but now it just doesn't look right. It's not the right look for Wanda. I get into the lighter shade right here, and I do just into the highlighting the brow again, but not too much because I don't want to look like a clown. So I'll put it on there, and then I come back to it later if I feel like it's really like, you got white under your eyebrows. Good for you, Wanda. I put a little bit in here, and once again on the Cupid's bow. All right, that was easy. Let's talk about the eyeliner. Now, what I like to use. Oh, by the way, this was an e.l.f. Little brush I was using for my eyeshadow. I got it for like $1, $2 or something. It was really inexpensive and it works really well. I do like this brush. Okay, now I've got, oh boy, I've had this a long time. This is by Clinique. Clinique, now there's a good product. All right. I probably got it in one of their little goodie bags, you know, when it's Clinique bonus week and you buy a certain amount of products and then all of a sudden you get this basket full of free things. That's what I like to do. Okay, now this is where I really need to focus because things could go wrong very easily when you're applying on the, what do you call this? Eyeliner. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just start. I start at the middle of the arch in the eye, okay? I don't start here because I was told a long time ago that the raccoon look isn't for me. So what I like to do is I just kind of start it off thick here. And I do like to do just a little bit of the turn up to make it look like I have an extra eyelash right there. Yes. So I make it a little thick, you know, it's alright. Because if it gets too much, I can just blend it out with my eyeshadow. Alright, let's go to the other side now. Again, in the middle of the arch at the top. And just work it on down. And just a little tag off to the end to make it look like I've got those lush, beautiful eyelashes. Alright, now I have to do the bottoms, you know, can't forget those. Some people, and I used to do this, I used to be the girl sitting there with the red, you know, Maybelline black eyeliner with the lighter, and you light it and heat it up and gets it all nice and warm, and then you take your eyeball and do this. I'm not that girl anymore, no. So what I'm going to do is just get under the eyelashes now, okay? I'm not doing the waterline, and again, I'm not doing the hole under the eye. I just go from the back and come right to the center, and that's all I need. Just a little bit, you know, just to kind of define the eyes and say, hi, I'm here. Alright, and a little more on the top there, too. Okay. Oh, boy. Wow, we're getting somewhere. Okay, so now it's time for the eyelashes. Mascara. And I've got something really special to share with you. I just got this at the grocery store outlet. I think it's like grocery bargain outlet, something like that. Anyway, I've never seen this brand before. It's called Milani, alright? And it is Runway Lashes Instant Volume Mascara. And what I do appreciate and what really got my attention, look, it says made in Italy. Now, anything made in Italy is good with me. Okay? Now, I tried this out. This was like $3. What a bargain. It comes out really nice. I like that there's not clumps at the end, you know. Now, I'm going to actually have to use my camera here to take it right up into my eyes because I have to hold my head like this. For some reason, I can't do eyeshadow or mascara like this. I have to go like this. I have to put it back. So, ooh, it's hard to see because Wanda's eyes aren't that great anymore. Let me see if I can do it with, I like to use that micro mirror, you know. Alright, let's see. Can we see? Just like that. Now, it's not much clumping. I am getting the volume, and it's what I like is it really adheres to each individual lash and extends it out, which is what I really am looking for. Also, I don't know if you know this, but you know how some people like to pump their mascara, like thinking like, oh, I'm going to get more mascara on my brush. I better pump it, pump it, pump it. You don't want to do that. No, you're actually pumping air into the product, which is going to dry it out faster, and it's not going to be good for your mascara. So, the best thing to do is just put it in and twirl it, just like so. Alright. And then pull it out slowly. Okay. Now, I'm going to do the other eyelash. On the left. Let me see. Oh. I start at the outside, you know, and then I kind of work inwards, making sure I get every luscious lash done. How's that look? Now, I got to do the bottoms. Can't forget the bottoms. Bottom eyelashes can be tricky because sometimes they do want to clump together. So I try to take special care when doing the bottom eyelashes. Wow. Are you seeing the transformation right before your eyes? Isn't it great? Okay, now let me see what's next. Oh, contouring. That's always fun. You know, it's become a new craze. Oh, Charles, just give me 5 more minutes. I'm almost done. He wants to get in here and take a shower. You'll come in just a moment. What I'm using is a bronzing brush, okay? It's got this little angle that I like. And let's see, Bare Minerals, back to Bare Minerals. I've got this Faux Tan by Bare Minerals, Bare Essentials, whatever you want to call them. And I don't know if you're familiar with their products, but everything's like in a powder form. Although it's not powder, it's minerals. Look at it. And it is intense. So a little bit goes a long way. Trust me. Alright, so I take out just a little bit and I put it in the lid and I just kind of swirl it around, push it around. And here we go. I kind of do a little, not really. But what you want to do is you want to go from like the ear to here, but not all the way. But that's the zone you're working on. I'm not getting anything out of this. Now, better less, because you can always put more on. You know, one time I did way too much and it was not a good look. So, and it took forever to kind of buff it out. So what I like to do is kind of build it up, you know. Alright, getting right on in there. Other side. Ooh, see what I mean? Streak body. So now I really got to work at it. I'm going to kind of buff it around because you don't want to look like you got brown streaks on your face. It's just not becoming. Also, I have, you know, the jowls that I'm always concerned about. I do it right under here. This helps camouflage that double chin that some of us ladies have. Also, I have a large forehead, so I do what's called a chocolate rainbow. I just do it right over here at the top. Kind of takes away the big forehead look. Okay, sometimes people like to do it right here on the side. A little bit, not too much, you know. So, there we go. Now, highlighting, strobing, that's what they call it these days. This is always a lot of fun, and I have my own little concoction for this. What this entails is the Fit Me powder, just in a basic, you know, tone, translucent tone, I should say. And then I've got this is by L'Oreal, okay? And what this is, look at this. It almost looks like it's something like opium or something crazy, but it's not. It's just a little, it's a sparkly eyeshadow is what it is. And what I like to do is I take my Fit powder, I put it right there, and I take a bunch of the sparklies and I go woo, and I have like a little sparkle party. Am I running out of my sparkles? Oh, you just kind of take them out on the brush and then I just kind of mush it up on top of my Fit Me powder. Okay, so let me just kind of show you what this looks like. Now, it's just got a little bit of the sparkly powder on top, alright? I've got my Bare Minerals brush, this other one. Isn't that nice? I mean, the whole bag with makeup and brushes, $5. You can't even get this brush for $5. That lady was so nice to give me that makeup for $5. Alright, now just do a little bit, and here we go. I'm going to go right above the contouring, but underneath that baggy spot. So, like this. And not too much, because, you know, you don't want to be the glitter queen. Although sometimes I do. And like that. And it just kind of gives like a nice little hue, nice little sparkle to you. It's also good to do here, like a headlight on your chin. And then I like to kind of go up and out. Good thing I have bangs, and they cover up most of my nasty wrinkles. Alright, so I think that's about it for now. yeah, I think I'm about ready to go. I do, however, I'm looking and I'm seeing those bags, and I'm sure you see them too. So we're going to try and see if we can do a little more. Not too much, just a little dot, dot, dot. And where is that Bare Minerals brush that I like so much? Where did it go? Oh, no. You know, sometimes Wanda can be so unorganized. What am I going to do? Oh, there it is. Okay. So, again, just kind of blend it out. Not too much. And there we go. Uh-huh. And I have a little bit of ice. I have to tell you something. I still had, what is it, the little crusties in your eyes when you wake up in the morning? I don't know, after I showered and everything, they were still hanging in there, but they're gone now. Okay, so that's about it. Now, it's time to blow dry the hair, because as you see, my little colic is kicking in and starting to give me the curls, which is an indication that if Wanda doesn't get to the hairdryer fast, this is going to be a situation. So I'm going to take a little break. I'll be right back, and I'll show you the finished product. See you in a bit. Okay, I'm back. I got done blow drying the hair. Now I'm just going to use the flat iron to finish it all up so I'll look lovely for the show. So I hope you enjoyed this, I don't know if I'd call it a tutorial. I don't think I really told you something you didn't already know, but it was kind of just a little fun, let's get ready with Wanda kind of thing. I would love to know your favorite makeup tips. If you have any, share them in the comments below. Lend me a link to your videos, because I'd like to see them, you know. I'm all about that kind of stuff. And, well, what do you think? Not too bad. Not too shabby, I guess. I guess I can clean up all right. Like I said, at my age, I do less is more. I don't like to put on too much makeup because it's just not a good look for Wanda. Alright, so we're going to go to our show. Wish us luck. I hope you're having a great day. Don't let anyone harsh your vibe. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.